Ladies and gentlemen, can Raila Amolo Odinga be able to correct 10 million signatures, and can that be used to remove President William Samoei Ruto from power? That is the big question we have to ask ourselves. We have to look at the legal way. Is it part of the legal way? Is it informed that if you correct 10 million signatures and above, then you can be able to remove the sitting president from power? That is actually what we are going to discuss about today. But before we do that, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Always, whenever you subscribe, smash the bell button so that you give YouTube an okay that whenever we upload any political content into YouTube, then you can be notified to watch that content. Also share this video to your friends, and also give this video a like if you want to promote us more. Now, let us go back to the discussion. The big question is, can you use 10 million signatures once you correct them from the Kenyans to remove the sitting president from power? Because Raila Amolo Odinga has actually come out and he has told the Kenyans that they have that process of correcting 10 million plus signatures from them so that they can use to remove William Samoei Ruto from power. Because by Raila Amolo Odinga, he feels that William Samoei Ruto should be removed from power because he has led the country to the skyrocketing of the cost of living, and he is a remnant of dictatorship. So can those 10 million plus signatures be used to remove a sitting president? That is the big question. I think in the exercise of correcting signatures from the Kenyans, it seems that Raila came with that idea from our constitution, and mostly from Article 1, Section 1, or Clause 1 and Clause 2. And I read, all sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya and shall be exercised in accordance with this constitution. So the sovereignty, it lies with us, the people of Kenya, entirely. And then Clause B, it reads, the people may exercise their sovereign power either directly or through their democratically elected representative. So it's saying that the people can actually exercise their power directly or from their representative. That's where we have Parliament, National Assembly, and the Senate. And then we have county assemblies. That sovereign power can be exercised by the representative to those assembly. And now the big question is, how can we exercise our sovereign power directly? Is this what Raila Amolo Odinga is trying to imply by saying that I am going to correct 10 million plus signatures, and by correcting that, can that make the head of state to step down from power? Because the same constitution, it gives two ways of removing the president from power: through impeachment by the people's representative, and also through when the president is incapacitated, maybe from the healthy side. That's when you can be able to remove the head of state from what? From power. And where is Raila Amolo Odinga coming up with this 10 million signature? Because for my own understanding, those 10 million signatures can never be used, I repeat, to remove the head of state from power. Even if Raila Amolo Odinga is clinking to Article 1, Clause 2, that the people of Kenya, because they have that sovereign power, they can exercise that power directly, but you cannot use that to remove the head of state from power. Now, let us look at Article 44. In Article 44 is actually the removal of president on grounds of incapacity. And if I read Clause 1, members of National Assembly supported by at least a quarter of all members may move a motion for the investigation of the president, physical or mental capacity to perform the function of the office. So if the president is incapacitated, then the president can be removed from power. That is Article 144, Clause 1. So if you look at that article, it does not have anything to do with 10 million signatures. If also we go to, let me read you this, Article 145, where we can remove the head of state from power through what we call impeachment. And what are the conditions which can lead to the impeachment of the president? In which way? What are the criteria and what are the requirements? One, you can remove the president through impeachment because of gross misconduct. You can also remove the president from power on the grounds of a gross violation of provision of this constitution or any other law. Then, where there is no serious reason for believing that the president has committed a crime under national or international law. So those are the three specifications how you can remove the president, the sitting president, from power. So we don't have anywhere where we have that correct 10,000 signatures and remove the head of state from power. What I am very sure Raila Amolo Odinga is trying to achieve, he wants to gauge the people whether they are with William Samoei Ruto or not. That's why he's trying to come up with those 10 million signatures. So he wanted to know the popularity of William Samoei Ruto. He wanted to know whether still the people of Kenya are still with William Samoei Ruto. Another thing which I might think why Raila Amolo Odinga is trying to correct those signatures for is Raila Amolo Odinga want to force what we call a referendum. Maybe Raila Amolo Odinga has seen that. Let me try to come up with this and gauge the mood of the nation so that we can come up with a referendum, maybe of changing the constitution. But I don't see if the correction of 10 million plus signatures can be used to remove the head of state out of power. I don't know what's your take about all this. Do you think if Raila Amolo Odinga will be able to correct 10 million plus signatures, can he be able to remove the sitting president out of power? For me, it's a big no. But what is your take? What is your feel? Can that be used? Please drop your comment in the message section below. And if this was your first time to bump into this YouTube channel, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel, smash the bell button, share our videos, and like our videos as you come across them. And for those ones who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, thank you. May God bless you, because you always inspire us to continue coming up with this kind of analysis. And with that, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly.